Hey, hey, hey!
Hello, guys. We are live. Apologies for being a little bit late. We had a little bit of issue setting up, but we are all set up. We are ready to go, and we are live. And it is Friday.
Happy Friday!
Good to see you all, guys. How are you? I hope everybody is well and had a really, really good week. We made it to the end of the week, guys. We are doing well. We are there. So Friday. That's a little. I think that's a message, and it's not. It's just something else. So, have you been? Has everybody had a good week? Now you will see. I'm just going to do a shameless plug. So you will see that we've already uploaded the Weatherspoons breakfast. That's right. I convinced Madame to go to Weatherspoons, so we try their breakfast. Which will be uploaded on Sunday. So check that out. Hey, Keegan!
Hi, Keegan!
How are you?
I hope you're well.
We are well, thank you. How are you? How have you been? Your brother comes on quite a bit, actually. And he's been telling us about all the things he's got up to. What have you been doing? Happy Friday to you too. What have you been doing? And now, are you still filming? Are you doing your little filming? I know Charlie's doing quite a bit of filming. Are you? What have you got planned for the weekend? Asked Keegan.
Well, we've got a surprise. And we're not going to tell you too much because you'll have to wait for the video.
We've watched it with video. It will obviously be on our little food adventures, but we will not. We will keep it a little secret. But Keegan, we did go. We were just explaining. We did go to Weatherspoons for a breakfast last weekend, which will be up on our channel on Sunday. So that will be up on Sunday. If you want to watch it, that's when we will do the premiere. What are you going to be eating on the live tonight? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. You keyed us in quite nicely. So you will have seen from the thumbnail that we have a brown bag. Now, I was hoping that they always put the logo on it. So when we do the thumbnail, you guys can see what we're having. But this is an actual plain bag. But we will show you. Well, actually, I'll let Kelly explain. Yeah. Now, this is an unusual live tonight because I'm not actually trying hardly anything of this because it's all meat based. So Kelly will let you know what this is like, and she'll have to score it. It has been bad weather this week. It's been a lot colder this week. I was hoping it would be a lot drier and a lot safer. Because the week before was lovely and sunny, so we had a nice glimpse of what spring will look like, and then we're right back to winter. None of this is labelled.
Wow.
This is labelled.
Wow.
So they've written things on it. So but they haven't explained what it is. It's just white packaging look. So I'll let Kelly explain. Is there more in there?
Yeah, there's more in there. There's two more in there.
I did bring you plates just in case you wanna. So unless you're sitting there wondering what on earth has been going on, what have you done this week? So not much actually, Keegan. Nothing exciting.
Just working, really.
Yeah, but we did obviously do our little videos last weekend. What have you been up to?
What have you been filming?
Yeah, tell us. What have you been doing? Right now, Keegan has asked. So, hey, Dwayne, how are you?
Hey, Dwayne, hope you're well.
How are things? You good? You've caught us at the right time, Dwayne. We're just going to show you what Kelly's bought. Now, we will be doing a food live today, but
it's mainly for me because do you know what?
What do you mean mainly? All for you.
All right, it's all for me then. Yeah. None for you.
Go on, explain.
So what I've been feeling is chicken wings, right? I've been feeling chicken wings. So I tell you what I got. So I ordered from a place called Wings and Tings.
So Wings and Tings.
Wings and Tings.
There are quite a few around London. I think there are. Is it nationally? Or was it just London?
I think London, I believe.
Oh, it's just London.
I've not researched it, so
all right.
Don't at me. Mark's just put me on the spot. And I was trying to look before the live, and he's like, come on. So he didn't give me a chance to look. So I don't know.
You've had no chance to look.
No, because I only decided just before we got on the live, and then there were other things.
Well, I shall do that research now for you.
Never mind about that. So we've got garlic mayo.
No, I can research. Go on, garlic mayo. Where's the?
So we've got garlic cheesy mayo fries, with crispy and spring onions. We've also got barbecue cheesy fries topped with crispy spring onions.
That's them. That's the
That's the barbecue fries. So that's Mark's fries. We've got 6-piece wings, barbecue topped with crispy onions. 6-piece wings Cajun topped with chili, and then 6 wings sriracha topped with spring onion. then onion rings, mac and cheese bites, and jalapeno peppers.
Right, so that is going to be our chow down for the live. Dwayne said, "You won't believe it. On Wednesday, I did 10,554 steps because I did 18 of running in couch to 5K." Wow. So are you Dwayne? Are you actually practicing for a run? You actually going for that? Are you actually going for do you do that like cross country running, or are you involved in competitions? That's really impressive. So you went first, did you say? You actually got first on it. That's really impressive.
Wow,
well done.
That's amazing.
Hi, Dwayne. It's Keegan. How are you? Happy Friday. Hello, Keegan, bro. So good to see you on, Keegan. Right. So as Kelly was saying, that's going back to that. That's very impressive, Dwayne. So let us know, are you going for a competition? Are you going for a run? Are you doing this as part of a group? Is it something at school? Let us know what you're doing. Now, while Kelly's doing that, I was going to say, so we will be trying wings and tings. Well, Kelly will be trying, I should say.
I'll be trying wings and tings.
But I can get to have some of the little bits and bobs.
Yeah. So, that's onion rings. I don't know if that's jalapeno poppers or whether that's the mac and cheese bites.
Right. Okay. So,
because you were saying on the live the other day that you like the jalapeno poppers. So
yeah, I do like jalapeno poppers.
Jalapeno poppers. So I've got mac and cheese bites and jalapeno poppers, and I got onion rings. We've got barbecue fries. I've got garlic mayo fries, and then I got all my wings and tea.
Right, so doing this thing, my P is thinking to go into a certain park, but it's in the school first. Right, okay. So you'll do the run in the school first and then potentially go to the park there as well. How long have you been training for, Dwayne? How long have you been doing this training for? Right, okay, what we got here, do you want me to hold it?
This is the Cajun rub.
So this is it. So again, if anybody has just tuned in, we are doing, this is wings and tings. It's called Wings and Tings. It's predominantly around London, but we don't know if there's any outside. So they are the Cajun rub things. Hey, St. Cot, how are you? You good? Are you feeling much better now? I hope you're fully recovered.
This one,
good to see you.
I believe is the sriracha.
So this is the sriracha wing.
Although it's supposed to come with spring onions. I can't see no spring onions on these things.
Actually, they do look very, very sticky.
Yeah.
Keegan said that looks delicious.
Right.
So which one are you liking the look of? Are you liking the look of the Cajun rub? How many did you get?
You get 6 pieces in each.
Or this. Oh, since February half term. Well done.
And
that's not long. You've just recently taken it up.
This one is the barbecue, but it's not top. I'm a little bit disappointed because it's not topped with any crispy onions or anything like that. And they didn't send a message or anything like that. So I may, I was expecting a bit more.
Well, I've got to say, there's a generous amount of sauce on these wings. There's a lot on there. It looks like it's almost like swimming in it. Where are I? Hey, St. Cot, says Keegan. It's Keegan. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, it looks lovely, says Keegan.
Right.
Right. So which one are you liking the look of? Keegan, how's your Friday going, mate? How is it going?
This one is with mayo.
Right. So these are, now look at these.
These are the mayo cheesy fries topped with crispy onions, supposedly.
Yeah, there's no crispy onions.
There's no spring onions or crispy onions. I was looking forward to all of that.
Oh, no. Right, now it's not focusing very well, which is a bit annoying. I'll just see if I can put it back a little bit. Now, that does look drenched. I only bought one fork, so I think I'll have to go and get another one.
You may have to go and get another one.
Wow, look at that. So these are they cheesy fries?
These are garlic mayo cheesy fries.
Garlic mayo cheesy fries. So that's actually cheese sauce and mayo. Garlic mayo. Right, okay. That's that. Where are we? Oh, he's going brilliantly. I hope you're going well. Keegan says St. Cot. It's going brilliantly, he says. Hey, Kitten Noodles, how you doing?
Hey, Kitten Noodles.
What are you eating? It's Bubble Tea Friday, so I bought a Milo dinosaur flavor and a matcha.
Oh.
How was it? So these are the onion rings? These
are onion rings, yes.
Right. If you've just joined us, Kitten Noodles, Kelly is trying the wings from Wings and Tings. So you've never eaten here before, have you?
I have one time.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Sam, how are you?
Hey, Sam. Hope you're well.
How are things? You good?
Now, I don't know if these are the jalapeno poppers or the garlic cheese bites. I mean, the mac and cheese bites. Not the garlic. Mac and cheese bites or jalapeno peppers. I don't know.
Yeah, look.
Because they look the same.
They do look both the same. So these are the others. So I'm just going to... so if you've just joined us, guys, we'll just quickly go through them. Yes, Kitten Noodles. They do have... I'll just show you that in a second. So the wings we've got, we'll just go through them again very quickly.
Sriracha sauce.
Sriracha sauce. We've got here. We have the barbecue sauce.
No, that's the barbecue fries.
Go on. Sorry. These are the barbecue fries. Check that out. I mean, they are. It looks like gravy. They are swimming. Those are fries, by the way.
Those are the garlic mayo cheesy fries.
I can really smell them as well. They've got a real strong smell of garlic in there. That's also swimming in that cheese sauce. So that's your cheesy chips, Kitten Noodles. And then we've got
Cajun rub.
Cajun rub. And I can smell the spices on there. You can see the spices on there. And last but not least,
this is the barbecue.
This is the barbecue. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. There's quite a few comments in there. I'm looking forward to going to the Ivy breakfast on Sunday. Oh, way! St. Cart, you're going. Do you know what, St. Cart? I'm really interested to hear how that's going to go because I really want to hear your opinion on that. And Kitten Noodles, how was your bubble tea? I forgot to ask. Was it good? Do you recommend the Milo Dinosaur flavour?
Now, Mark normally is itching, but I'm going to dive right in because he's just chatting.
All right. Yeah, of course, I'm going to catch you up the lines. Right, what we're going to try first. We're going to try an onion ring.
I'm going to try an onion ring.
We're going to try an onion ring. Here we go.
There's almost a sweetness to them as well.
So there's the onion ring. It's not a crispy batter, it's just a regular batter.
No, it is crispy batter, but it's obviously condensated.
Okay.
In the bag. But I can taste there was a crispiness there, but it's gone now.
It reminds me a bit like you know, the ones you used to get in fried onion rings. You know, those type of,
bird's eye.
Yeah, bird's eye ones, that's it. They're good. They're good. Nice crispy batter. Well, I say it's not crispy.
Well, it's not crispy anymore, but it was.
Where are we? Right, let me just catch up. Yeah, there you go. So that is it, Kitten Noodles. That was the cheesy chips. Keegan says, hi, Kitten Noodles. It's Keegan. How are you? Happy Friday. I am good, thanks. How are you? Aww. Keegan says, hi, Sam. It's Keegan. How are you doing? Happy Friday. We are holding on just. How's it going, Sam? Any more news on the move? Is it still going?
Or have they moved?
Or have they moved yet? I know, because obviously we see you intermittently through the week. So we're like this. We're really hoping it all goes smoothly.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be really difficult now. But as time goes on, you'll really see that. Honestly, once you guys have all settled in, you are honestly going to see the benefits of it. Kitten Noodle says, yeah, I'm good, thanks, Keegan. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, that looks like jerk chicken. I think you're referring to the...
It's not jerk chicken, but...
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You've got a really nice smell to it.
Jerk chicken is normally...
You can smell the
spice and sauce, but...
No, it looks awesome, says Keegan. Right, happy Friday, everyone. Kitten Noodle said, I would definitely recommend the flavour, but I get 0% sweetness as a preference, so it's quite strong chocolate flavour. Almost nutty, like soya chocolate milk. I have to give this a try. All right, anyway, I'm not going to... Kelly's itching to think. I'm going to give her a plate.
Because normally, Mark's pretty much already dived in, and we're still reading comments normally.
Well, I can actually read the comments, because most of this is chicken wings.
Well, you read the comments, and I'll eat.
Here, look. So we got... so the first one is you're doing... Let me just show the guys. So Kelly is going to dive into these. I mean, it does look like a lot of sauce, that. So go on. This is the barbecue sauce.
All right, here we go.
Right. Keegan says, happy Friday. Oh, it's Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty. How are you?
Hello, Kirsty.
You're right. So the comments were coming up on him. How are you doing? You've just joined us. Kelly's just doing her wings live taste. What does it taste like, says Keegan?
Very barbecuey.
I can really smell it. You can smell the barbecue from here.
Clearly, it was crispy, but there's too much barbecue sauce.
There is a lot. Now, funny you should say that. Just by looking at it, I can see that. Can you see that just to the what is to my left? It's huge amounts of sauce they're gathered up there. Would it be better? I mean, there's a lot of sauce in that.
Yeah, and it's a little bit disappointing that there's no crispy onions or spring onions.
Yeah. No, this was supposed to come with crispy onions and spring onions, and it's not. So it's just literally the wings themselves and caked in this barbecue sauce. Right. But so what are you thinking?
Oh, it's nice, but it would be better if it was less barbecue sauce.
Did I give you a?
No.
You see, I thought ahead.
Mark keeps picking it up and opening the box and picking it up and opening the box.
Here we are. See, lucky I came prepared, eh? What does Kelly drink? Well, you've only got water, haven't you? So obviously we don't want to impair on the flavours.
I was going to have orange juice. I mean, tropical juice, but then I just thought, you know what?
Kit Noodles, am I right in thinking you had chocolate bubble tea with strawberry bubbles? Is that right?
Chocolate strawberry, yeah.
Does it go?
I would think so.
I would be shocked if that went. But do you know what? I'm always, when we do these flavours and whenever we try new things, it does always really surprise me how some flavours do go together. It really, really does.
Chocolate, yeah. I do chocolate strawberry cupcakes.
Right. Keegan said, oh, it looks great. It does. I was going to say, even though I don't eat wings, it looks quite good. Oh, we're going for
I'm going to go for the chips.
Right. Okay. Now I need to get another fork here. You want to show them up? Show them up. Now, these are the cheesy chips. It looks like mustard. It's not. That is cheese, melted cheese. Right. I'm going to need to go and get a fork because I can't. I'm not going to use my fingers.
Oh, could you also bring mayo?
More mayo?
Yeah, more mayo.
I don't know where you put it.
It's in the fridge.
No, it's not.
It's in the door. Was it in the fridge?
Yeah, just buried it at the back. Right, there we go. Right, okay, let me catch up. Oh, you two. So Kit Noodle says you must try matcha though. Maybe you two could do a bubble tea review one day. That's a good idea, actually. Now, funny enough, bubble teas everywhere, and our local town's got a few. There's a few around the area as well, so we could do that. Kit Noodle says if it ain't that saucy, it ain't worth it. Now this is really saucy, really, really saucy. What do you think?
It's not as saucy as you think.
Really, bit of a cheese pull
because the cheese, yeah. Right.
That's actually quite pleasant. Do you know what? There's something about, I don't know if you guys are the same, but there's something about chips drenched in sauce that is actually quite nice.
But I feel like it could do with a bit of salt. But that's just a personal.
I don't think you're going to get the salt in that. That combo of garlic, mayo, and cheese I've never had before. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That is really, really good. It does go really, really well. Keegan says, what do you say? Keegan, I say that's really good. Now, I know roughly in the UK where you are, Keegan, and I'm sure you've got something like this nearby.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I would definitely recommend it. That's enough there, have you?
What did we discuss before we came on the live?
So now I got told off, you see, because I wasn't going to try this. The idea is...
So, I said to Mark, would you like me to get you some chips? No, I don't. I said, are you sure?
This is part of the taste test.
I said, are you sure? Because I'm not going to have you eating my chips when I've asked you, do you want some chips? And I'm willing to buy you some chips.
God forbid Kelly would share. Right.
So, in the end, he said, no, he doesn't want any chips. Because he did choose barbecue. And then he said, no, he didn't want any chips. And you know what I did? I bought the barbecue anyway. Because you know what I knew was going to happen? He was going to eat my chips. And I told you, no.
Look how many wings
it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Anyway.
I told you.
Kit Noodle said, yeah, it's really nice. Going back to the bubble tea. I think anything goes with those bubble teas. You'll have to try it, Mark. Right. I shall give that a go. So, Kit Noodle's recommendation is the chocolate and strawberry.
Do you know what? I think chocolate and cherry, chocolate and strawberry. I feel those are chocolate and raspberry, although I'm not really a lover of raspberry. But I would be in a bubble tea because you wouldn't get the seeds.
Now, what's interesting is you're munching those chips more than you would the chicken. Are you saying you prefer that to the barbecue flavored chicken?
I don't mind the barbecue flavored chicken. I just feel like it's a lot of barbecue. Me personally.
Anyway, sorry, and I say Kirsty, I hope I did say hello and everything. I think I did, but yeah, sorry if I didn't. So I hope you're well. I hope everything's good. Good to see you.
No, you did say hi, Kirsty.
I thought I did. I thought I did, but I was a bit worried I hadn't. Keegan said, "What the hell? Now, what are you thinking? You're not liking the look of it." Lol, Kelly said, "Get noodles." Yeah, that's a nice amount. We've got to learn from Americans to have mountains of toppings on food. Do you know some? There is. I know it makes the chips slightly soggy, but the taste overall is really, really good. I really don't like it when they have the fries, when they're really dry and there's nothing with them.
I just feel like if you say you're going to put spring onions and crispy onions on top, that's what I want to see. And it would have been nice to have crispy onions and spring onions on my chicken and stuff like that. So it feels like it was done very hurriedly in a slapdash way, and I don't like that.
I think you're right. I think this is very reminiscent of somebody who's had to bung a load of stuff in and quickly and get, because the driver's there or the
and they just
takeaway guys there waiting to take it on. So yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. Right.
Do you want to try?
Hey Tia, how are you?
Hey Tia,
good to see you. Well. How was your Turkish, Tia? Did you enjoy your Turkish meal? Was it good? Would you recommend it?
Did you want to try any of these?
Kitten, you just said I'm talking loaded fries that brush the ceiling. Wow. You want the real stacked high. We are, funny enough, a lot more American style foods are coming to the UK. So we do want to review them. So do watch out for that. We aren't just going to do breakfast and nothing else. We are going to try different things. Right, what are these?
I don't know.
All right.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. We don't know what these are. Sugar, we're going to give them a go. Oh, these are the jalapenos. Hey. That's not bad. Now, that's got a bit of a kick. Wow. Let me just bite into one first, please. Now, it's a very, very, it's almost like a soft cheese. Can you see that?
That's going to drip.
It reminds me a bit like, it's got a very, it's not feta. It's definitely not feta, but it's got that kind of taste to it. That one had no jalapeno in it.
I wonder if that's a mac and cheese bite and this could be jalapeno. I wonder if they mix them together. Pass me the mayo, please.
Let's have a roulette. But they're really good.
I don't like the idea of a roulette.
Yeah, no. These are definitely the one. That one just didn't have it, but you can see the jalapeno in it. Look, so it's the jalapeno right in the cheese. That's actually quite good. I like that. Right. These then are definitely the mac and cheese bites.
Let's try the mac and cheese bites. I've got mayo on mine. They're not bad. I don't know if you can see, there is the
do you know what? That's actually a relatively strong cheese. I'm surprised. Normally these are really, really mild cheeses, but that's good.
Usually it's that that sort of like a creamy cheese, that drippy cheese, that yellow one, that orange one.
They're nice and crispy. That's good. So if you've just tuned in, these are wings and tings. This is what we're trying. So obviously predominantly chicken wings, but they do have these sides. So I'm just helping myself to the sides because the rest I'm not to do. So I'm impressed with those. I really do like them. The jalapeno ones could have done with a bit more cooking. The jalapeno is still quite raw. And everything. But the mac and cheese ones I'm very, very impressed with. That's really, really good. Yeah, chocolate and orange, like chocolate orange basket kit noodles. There you go. Kirsty said, you did. Sorry, I'm here. I'm listening and cooking. 20 days till holiday. Oh, lovely. I bet you cannot wait. I bet you cannot wait. There's a good time to go as well, April. Tia said, it was so good. Thanks for asking. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Do you know what? I really, really do like Turkish food. If you guys haven't had it, I don't know how you feel about it, but my personal recommendation is do give Turkish food a try. It is very, very good. One of my favorite things in Turkish food, I have a lot of the vegetable stews that they do, which are very, very nice. And it's normally things like peppers, mushrooms, onions, all done in like a stew. But Turkish cuisine is very good with fish. They do very, very, very good fish dishes. So it's definitely worth a try. And pita, which is the Turkish pizza, that's really good. Give that a try. I know it's not your thing. They use sometimes they do use feta in it.
Yeah.
But I do really like it. It is very good.
I like a mixed grill.
Yeah.
I like a mixed grill.
What do you guys usually have as condiments and any you don't like? That's interesting.
That's interesting because the condiments that I would use for cooking is very different to the condiments that I would just use like on my plate. So I would have mayo.
This is Kelly's condiment of choice.
Yeah.
This goes on with everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. The only thing she doesn't have with is dessert.
Yeah. So it'll be mayo, but in cooking it'll be like garlic and ginger. It'll be paprika. It'll be hot crushed chilies or something like that. Like I've got a load of dried spices, and so I'll use that in the cooking as well as the fresh stuff. So like, even though I might put in garlic granules, I'll also put in fresh garlic. If I put in ginger powder, I'll also put in fresh ginger, stuff like that. So it just depends, really. I like oregano. Mark doesn't like oregano.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of it at all.
I like basil, and I like fresh basil.
That's not really condiments, though. We're talking more condiments. So, guys,
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, the basics. So, the reason why I say garlic, right, is because garlic is in everything. So, I feel that it is like a condiment that you would put in cooking. But I suppose, yeah, if you're talking about condiments, it will be your basics. So, it'd be salt, pepper, chili flakes, and mayo. That would be me. And then sometimes if I'm having chips or something like that, vinegar. But I'll use balsamic vinegar.
So, guys, put in the chat, what is your favorite condiment? Excuse me. The one I've really got into is sweet chili sauce. I'm having that with everything at the moment. So I do go through these phases of condiments. That and barbecue is always a classic.
Yeah.
But I'm really into sweet chili sauce. Right. Tia asked, where's the food from? So this is from
Wings and Tings.
Wings and Tings is the name of the place. Right, let me show so they guys can see. So this is the Cajun rub wings. Now look at the spices on this. So again, no sauce on this one, and it's got a really, really, really spicy smell to it.
No, you can smell it when you bite into it as well.
Yeah, I can really smell these wings. Yeah, they really do smell. Good.
They're good. A little bit too salty, but on the whole, it's good.
I was smelling it as if I could smell the salt. So, I mean, they do look good, even though obviously I don't eat them. They do look good. So that's what Kelly's going for at the moment. See, this is quite good. I can just show what you're eating for people to see. So you're rating these ones. Are they better than the barbecue?
Yes.
Is that just because there's too much barbecue, or is it just a better flavour?
I perhaps might like the barbecue, well, not more, but I would like it a bit more, not more than the Cajun, I think, but I would like it a bit more if it was less barbecue.
Fair enough, fair enough. Where are we? Yes, kid noodles, you're right. So going back to the mac and cheese, sometimes they are often quite milky, but these aren't. These have got a good cheese flavour to them. Hey Charlie, good to see you. 632 followers, well done.
Hey Charlie, hope you're well.
We've just been chatting to your brother. Kid Noodle said, oh, you're a mayo girl. Do you like salad cream also?
No, I'm not a salad cream, but your brother is though.
Yeah, my brother my brother used to live in the United States, right? And we used to fly him packages of salad cream. That's what he really, really wanted. Yes, believe it or not, they flew all the way from the UK.
Salad cream and Bisto gravy.
Yeah, that's right. Those are the two things he struggled to get. But yeah, he was
and chocolate, because they liked chocolate.
What about you guys? Now, salad cream is one of these condiments I don't see many people wanting or having. It's not one that people tend to go for. So I'm interested if you guys do like salad cream. Where else? It
does tend to be older people that do like.
Yeah, not always, but yeah, I know.
No, I just said tends to be.
Kirsty said, oh, it's the only time we can afford to go away, really. I'm making chicken or corn tacos for dinner with the usual sauces and dip. Oh, that sounds lovely. That does sound nice.
Yeah.
There we go. You're going to have it with your little chicken bits.
Mm.
That says amazing. That's right up my street as well. So as you can see from this taste test, I'm not doing much this one. This is all on Kelly, this one.
Well, you still got your chips to go.
Yeah. Kitten Noodle says the barbecue. That's the sauce. So guys, put in there, what is your favorite condiment of choice? Sam said my local Turkish kebab house is so good. Everything is delicious, and the little extra touches like fresh parsley and giant pickles and homemade salad make it all amazing.
Yeah.
Kelly, the lamb chops. Do you know what I also like? Have you noticed this, Sam? What I love about Turkish salads is their use of coriander. I really do like coriander in a salad, fresh coriander. But having that in the salad really gives that extra sort of punch to it, almost like a little peppery taste. I really do like that.
Forgive my ignorance because I don't know what part of the Mediterranean that it comes from, but I love tabbouleh. A good tabbouleh, I love it, and I don't even like tomatoes, but I do love a good tabbouleh.
It's quite difficult to make tabbouleh. It's quite complicated to it. Kendra said, Mark, sweet chili goes well with pizza. Oh, I haven't tried that.
I normally have barbecue base on my pizza. Normally, barbecue base. Can you pass me the other chicken wings,
Yes,
please?
of course. That's the barbecue. What's this one? Oh, here we are. Right. So these are Kelly's next one. These are the sriracha.
Yeah.
So these are the fire ones. You can see that as well. They look hot just looking at them. The red is warning you. Right. Okay. There you go.
It almost looks a little bit like sweet chili.
It kind of makes you want to think you need to wear gloves eating these. Don't wipe your eye.
Yeah. Don't touch your well. Don't touch your eyes after any of them. Really.
Yeah. I've never tried it. Says Kitten Noodles. Have you not? Have you not tried it? Tia said recently I've been loving ranch. Got to say it with American accent. Ranch. So when we went to funny you should say that, Tia. So when we went to Universal Studios in Florida, so we did go to the Harry Potter free broomsticks, and of course they served ranch with everything, sort of blue cheese ranch, and I really, really like that. You hated it, but I really do like blue cheese ranch.
So last year I went to Dallas. Tex-Mex everywhere, barbecue everywhere. No mayo.
Oh.
Ranch, yes. Mayo, no.
Also, as well, you don't like the Hellman's mayo. Sorry, the Heinz mayo. You only like the Hellman's mayo.
No.
So that's another one they have. Where are we? Sam said, I can't choose one condiment because my favorite is mango and chili mayo. Oh, really? Do you make that yourself and mix the two, or you just buy it that way? And I make, and I make it myself. Oh, yeah, I was asking the question before you did with mayo. Oh, chili flakes, pickled jalapenos, mango chutney, and grated cheese. Oh, Sam, this sounds really nice. So it's mayo, chili flakes, pickled jalapeno, mango chutney, and grated cheese. So the mango chutney almost like cuts through the heat of the chili flakes. That sounds amazing. Kelly, you do a combo of mayo and sweet chili. You do like that. Kitten says, oh, I mean a dip, but barbecue base sounds good. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the dip. Oh, you've never tried salad cream, Kitten Noodles?
You're not missing anything.
I know you don't like it. Give it a try. You can get a little pot of it and then try it. Richard, hello.
Hey, Richard. Hope you're well.
So Richard said Tex-Mex pizza is fire and yum. I've not tried the Tex-Mex, but I do like barbecue pizza. How are you, Richard, by the way? I hope everything's good. And did you two manage to come up with a funny memory together? Oh, gosh.
No.
No, we haven't. We will do it this time. We will do it before the live ends. We will do. Do you know what? It was on my mind to do it, and then I got distracted doing other things. So these are for anyone that's just joined in, Kelly is trying the, what they like.
It's not hot.
Is it not?
It's a little bit spicy.
Oh, it looks spicy, but it's not.
I'd be drinking so much water by now if it was like that spicy.
Well, you'd be sweating as well, but you're not.
It's
You're having another one though.
Yeah, I prefer it to the barbecue only because there's so much of the barbecue on the barbecue. I like sriracha sauce. This is not a proper sriracha sauce.
Oh dear. So if anyone is just joined, Kelly is just trying wings and things, chicken wings. So have you tried all the wings now? All right. So we've got a few more other bits to do. I think it's the one last bit, isn't it?
It's only the barbecue chips which you haven't tried.
Right, it's the barbecue chips we haven't tried. Right, okay. Let me catch up the comments and then we will try. But Mark's brother would be seething at that. He would go, "You've never had it." I did watch an episode. I don't normally watch Good Morning Britain or whatever it's called. The one that what's her name used to do.
Diamond?
No, more the blonde haired woman. My memory's going back. Philip Schofield and
I don't know.
Holly Willoughby. That's it.
Holly Willoughby.
And then at the time, Gino D'Acampo was making a spaghetti bolognese. And of course, they admitted that they had salad cream with it, and he went mad because obviously it's a traditional Italian thing. So I was going to say, guys, is there a combo of condiment that you like to have with a meal? You know, probably you shouldn't, or people might think it weird, but you really like it. So I'll give you another example. I think I did this a while ago. I was reading on Festhole that one guy said he was having cranberry sauce with his Sunday lunch, and he couldn't have any, so he tried strawberry jam, but he much preferred it. So from now on, he tries strawberry jam. Now I've got to say, for mine, I am so into sweet chili, so I have it on a lot of things, but including I have it on omelets now. And I do have it, I have to say, on it as well. Pancakes, I know, don't at me. That's one thing I'm having it on.
If you saw the size of the sweet chili sauce that I had to buy when we were at Costco.
Massive one. Massive one.
Because anytime I buy it, Mark finishes it and I don't even get a chance. That's why I asked him if he wanted the chips.
Well, talking of chips, this is the last thing for us to try. This is the last thing for us to try. So, and then we'll do
That's not the chips.
No.
It's the one that says barbecue on it.
Oh, for some reason, I keep using the barbecue wings.
Oh,
Richard said, my dinner is steak pie, mashed spuds, sprouts, kale, vegetarian bisto, and Branston pickle smothered with horseradish. Now, that is an interesting combo.
Yeah.
That is unusual to have Branston pickle and horseradish on a steak pie. Do you often have Branston pickle as your condiment?
And gravy.
Yeah, with gravy. That's unusual, but that's exactly what we were looking for. Any unusual combos? This morning, that was it. Thank you. Does syrup all over an American breakfast count? Syrup on eggs, veggie, sausage, etc.
That's what I do. Syrup. So the other day, waffles, sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, syrup.
Right, now, if you just joined us, this is not chips and gravy. This is actually chips and barbecue sauce. There's a lot of barbecue sauce in this.
That looks like too much.
There's chip. Oh, there's cheese on it as well.
Oh yeah, cheese. Yeah.
They did do cheese on it. Right, go on, grab your fork. Grab in. I do think there's too much barbecue sauce on this.
Yeah.
Less can sometimes be more.
Mm. That's nice though.
It's good. It's good. Again, I've never had this combo before of cheese and barbecue.
Yeah, you have on a pizza.
No, that's good.
You have on a pizza.
That's good. Now, I've noticed you're taking the side without barbecue sauce.
I had barbecue sauce. I don't want so much barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I agree. There's too much barbecue sauce on this. And it's not evenly distributed. It's all on this side.
Mm.
So clearly someone just bunged it on top and then... That's good.
There's seasoning on there as well.
Yeah, that is really nice. Yes, there is. If you take a closer look, can you see? You can just about see if the camera's going to thing. There's tiny little green flakes everywhere. They've done some form of seasoning on there.
Just not my crispy onions and mashed
No.
potatoes.
Do you know what? That might be it, though.
No, that is not. Stop it.
It's mint. I think it's mint.
It's not mint.
That's good. All right. Okay. Right. But yes, that does count. Syrup on those things does count. Richard said, I love mixing up. I panic when there's no horseradish in the house.
Oh.
Right, Richard, would you have horseradish on other things? So I mean, I kind of get it because horseradish does go with steak and you're having steak pie. Would there be a scenario where you would have horseradish with something else that wouldn't be traditionally? Kitten Noodle says, I don't know about weird with condiment, but when I used to go to Five Guys, I would order a grilled cheese with veggie and packet with monkey nuts. They sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I've never heard of that before. So I get a grilled cheese with veggie and pack it with the monkey nuts they have there, and I would dip it in my milkshake.
No, that's weird.
That's fun. But do you know what, Kitten Noodles? You know when we went to Universal Studios, they do a pickle milkshake. Now it tastes exactly like it said, pickles with the milkshake. And I really, really liked it. You weren't a fan of it.
I didn't mind it, but I didn't think it tasted of pickles. It tasted fruity to me.
It was a very, very, very weird taste, but I do really like it. But that's brilliant. Right, you're the winner so far. So guys, don't be afraid. Let us know your weirdest favorite combos.
To dip it in milkshake is weird, I feel.
But you know what though? You say that's weird, but if you think about it, what's the difference between Kitten Noodles dipping it in the milkshake and then taking a bite and taking a sip of the milkshake? It's the same combo.
It's the same combo, but like as well, people like to dip their chips in their milkshake, which again is pretty weird. We're asking about weird things.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's pretty weird.
But it's good. I will, and she said, do not knock it until you try it. So we will have to try it.
I'm just not sure about. Oh yes, there's no meat in yours, but I would have meat in my burger. And even if it was vegetables, I don't know if I would dip it in a milkshake.
But I do think it's brilliant. But also you got to have the monkey nuts with it. So burger.
Yeah, the monkey nuts are the
bun, burger, salad, monkey nuts, bun, dipped in the milkshake. Right. Okay, we got it. I shall have to give that a try. But I do like the idea of that. Richard said horseradish belongs on anything, even fish, as wasabi is similar. Now, I have never had horseradish on fish. What fish do you do, Richard? Is it like salmon, as you would do traditionally with a sushi, or are you talking like other types of fish? Cinnamon on chips and ice cream is like a donut vibe. Cinnamon on chips.
I don't know about that.
Now, I know with the ice cream, because you would have that as a dessert, but I've never, and I do know people that dip if they go to McDonald's, they dip their fries in the milkshake.
Yeah, in the milkshake, which
I have seen that.
But then again, I don't understand a tuna melt. Tuna and cheese, I don't get it.
But I've never put cinnamon on chips. So again, I have to give that a try. Kitten News says packed with monkey nuts, as I don't eat meat, so it's great for vegetarians. I will have to try that, as me being a veggie. Right, you are going through all of these.
No, I'm having 2 of each.
Right. Shall we score?
When I finish this, we can.
All right. Am I allowed one of these jalapenos?
Yeah, they're yours. The jalapenos and the mac and cheese bites and the chips are yours. We're sharing the onion rings.
I do like those. I hope I don't regret it for tomorrow. I always regret jalapenos the day after. All right. Kitten Noodle says, "Oh, I have a gross one to say."
Oh,
we are here for the gross.
We're here for the roast.
So you don't have to read past this. I will read it. Someone my sister knew used to have a whole banana in bread, pour ketchup in it, banana and ketchup sandwich. Oh my god! No, that is weird.
That is weird.
That is weird.
I used to think people. So I used to have a friend, and he'd put ketchup on his mashed potatoes and mix it all together, and I thought that was weird. But banana and ketchup, that's weird.
Now you can get. I have seen banana ketchup, but obviously it's not tomato. You use the banana instead. I've seen mushroom ketchup, but I've never known somebody put a banana sandwich with ketchup on it. That is weird. That's the weirdest one so far.
But the thing is, a tomato is a fruit.
Kirsty said, "Oh, Kelly, I'm so sorry, but tuna melts are one of my favorites."
Do you know what? I just can't get it.
Kirsty, I'm with you. I love tuna melt. And do you know what? What I love, have you ever have a tuna melt where it's almost like a pillow of cheese on the tuna? That is absolutely amazing. And but it does go so well. Do you know
I can't understand it. I've not tried it. I can't understand it. Tuna and cheese.
But do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's the saltiness of the tuna that goes so well with cheese. Now, good cheeses, I always find, got a slight salty taste to them. Not always, but a slight salty taste to them. Now, you couldn't use a really salty cheese like feta and tuna. Don't think that would work. It's too salty. But if you've got almost like, even with a mature cheddar, that tuna It's got that lovely salted, and it kicks in. It's really, and it forms like a lovely pillow as it all melts.
See, my mum likes tuna and cheese, but I would never have that on my baked potato. I would never have that in a sandwich. But tuna and cheese, no.
I don't know about you, Kirsty. I much prefer tuna melt that's warm or hot. I don't really like it cold, but that is my favorite. I really do like it. It's and what's nice about it is, well, when the tuna melts, it releases obviously those sort of fish tuna fish juice. That's really good in the cheese. Don't knock it. It's really good. Sam said red currant jelly is another of my faves with a roast dinner, or a turkey or a mayo sandwich is two of my favorite ways to add it. Also to most gravies and casseroles. Oh yes, that's true. So you add the red currant in. There was a funny enough, around Christmas time we were watching the TV. I'm pointing over there because it's over there. And Gordon Ramsay does that. He adds several spoonfuls of red currant jelly to his gravy, and he said it gives it a really unctuous sort of feel to it, but also it gives it a nice little sweetness as well.
That sounds Christmassy.
Yeah, actually, it's a very Christmassy type thing. Would you, with your sandwiches, Sam, as well, would you have, like, obviously the mayo and the turkey, but would you have mayo and red currant with your turkey sandwich? Would you have the both of them? Richard said chips and ice cream was like when people used to go and see, oh my God, it'll make it go together. Nice. Is that true? Are you one of the ones that dips their chips as well in the ice cream?
I can't. Again, that's another thing. I can't. I don't really. I don't get milkshakes anyway, unless I'm getting milkshakes on their own, if that makes sense. But if I was to get one, like at McDonald's, for argument's sake,
yeah,
I always leave my milkshake to the side and wait till it melts. So I eat my food, waits till it's melted. Once I finish my food, then I drink my milkshake. I don't sit and eat. It doesn't taste right to me. I don't have those taste buds.
Oh no! I think it's, well, I mean, that's salted. This is why this pickle milkshake works. Now, funny enough, when we were going around the parks and asking people about, because I had a sticker that said I love pickle milkshake, which is on my laptop now. But you'll see it in the video. I wore it on the pad. So a lot of the cast members say, "Oh, you like the pickle milkshake, do you?" And I said, "Yeah, I really like it." I said, "Do you?" And they said, "We have to try it." And that's really good. They make all the cast members try all the different foods. And she said, "We have to try it." But actual fact, half of them I asked didn't like it at all.
But there's no actual pickles in it or pickle juice in it.
No, that's right. It's actually all artificial flavorings. But it actually tastes like pickle. And again, I really like it. Richard said, here's a tip got from yesterday from a creator of Shazam. Now, Shazam, if I'm correct, is the one that you...
The music app.
Music one. If you review a company product, you're badly marketing, and it's okay to use as a title or a tag. So are you saying that we can use it almost like copyright? Is that right, Richard? Is that what you're meaning? What's good about Shazam is you can use it to identify any song you're hearing and you don't know the name of it. Kid Noodle said, I saw your reaction now to the banana sandwich. That was disgusting. I've got to say, I mean, I can eat a banana sandwich. You don't like bananas. But banana and ketchup, when people say don't knock it till you try it, that's one thing I'm never going to try.
I don't like bananas anyway, but even if I did, ketchup with bananas is not a thing for me. But tomato is a fruit.
Yeah.
And banana is a fruit. Or, well, is it? These days, we're finding out that cucumber is a fruit and blah, blah, blah. So
I think it's a bit of a stretch to say ketchup's a fruit, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Kirsty said, our local pub does an excellent tuna melt toasted panini. That sounds wonderful. That's what I mean, the heat of it melted. Does your local pub, Kirsty, so our local pub used to do, well, back where my parents are, they do cheesy chips. Now, you've got, if anyone hasn't tried it, give it a go. Don't knock it. It's totally unhealthy, but it literally, as it sounds, it's chips with grated cheese on it. But when the heat of those chips melt that cheese, as you like your melted cheese, that little pillow of cheese on the chips.
That's not melted cheese.
But you've just tried this and you really like it. It's the same thing.
No. Melted cheese is what it is. It's melted. You cannot put it on chips and then wait for it to... It doesn't melt properly. It doesn't. It's melt my cheese as in I want it all melted. It's so melted. It's stuck to the back. It's stuck to the bottom of the thing. That's how melted I want it.
Ah, yeah, it has stuck to the bottom of the thing. You'll see
Right.
it.
So when you're talking about melted cheese, that's the sort of melted cheese I'm looking for. It's stuck to the bottom of the thing. I don't want no melted cheese that's like you can still see the gratedness of it.
Richard said 2 of the Google data team follow you. I kind of mentioned your vlogs and collabs we did. Oh, thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
So we have done a couple of collabs with Richard. One being not for a while though, have we, Richard? The last one we did was when we went to Oxford Street and we tried the Donatelier, and before that we did the O2.
O2, yeah.
Kit Noodle says, Kelly, your face speaks before your mouth does. Oh yeah, yeah. Kelly couldn't play poker. I'm telling you. She tells you her full expressions.
I could play poker because I can keep my expressions, but sometimes when you're hearing something, you're like.
Richard said, Kelly, try chips and ice cream. Just try it before you judge it at first. I was like you before I tried it.
I'm not sure.
I agree, Richard. Give it a go.
I'm not sure.
Kit Noodles, I saw that and it wobbles. Your face when you were. Sam said, yes, all in one. So this is going back to so it's mayo, red currant jelly, and a layer of mayo, red currant jelly, and a layer of turkey. Adding chili flakes adds a nice warmth.
Yeah.
Yum. So, Sam, what's your ultimate sandwich? What's everybody's ultimate sandwich? I think we've asked this before, but I'm interested to see because that sounds delicious. Tia said, Joe and the Juice panini, although nice, they're so spenny, so don't fill you up. Now, we were going to do a Joe and the Juice review, and they weren't available at the time. But when we were looking at it, I thought, wow, this is expensive. It's a lot more pricey than all the other coffee shops we've done.
Well, Mark's got expensive taste because he likes to go to Joe
I do. Their coffee, not for the thing. I've only tried their coffee, but their coffee's really good. But the oat latte is really good.
And people say that I'm bougie.
Sam said, homemade banana fritters, one of the nicest ways to have a banana with lashings of golden syrup like the Chinese. Oh, yeah. Do you ever order that? Have you ever tried pineapple fritter as well? Kirsty said, I can confirm from my uni days, I have eaten a lot of cheesy chips. Fantastic.
I like chili cheese fries.
Fantastic. Right. Guys, we're going to score these. And I forgot what we started. Right. We started with the onion rings. Fried onion rings.
I will give them a solid 7.
Do you know what? I will do the same.
I'd get them again.
I think if we were able to have them in the restaurant, they would be a lot better. They are, because they've condensated in the bag, but they got a nice taste to them.
They got like an almost sweet taste to them as well towards the end. Yeah.
No, Kelly's absolutely right. They are very, very sweet tasting. And you get quite a good generous bag load in there. Right. Okay.
He wanted you to take another one.
No, I wasn't. I was just looking at them. Right. What did we do next? Was it the chips? Or was it the wings?
I think I did a wing. I think I did a barbecue
wing. Oh, you did a barbecue wing. Yeah. Right. Now you're going to have to taste this one. A lot of these wings you're going to be scoring.
Yeah.
Right. Now there's a lot of sauce in it.
There's a lot of sauce in it. And it's nice, but there's too much sauce in it. And I think I would have preferred them a little bit breaded as well.
Okay.
Like these ones, I feel like if you're going to put so much sauce, I think if they had been breaded, it would have been better.
You can see there, look, you can see right in the corner, look how much sauce they put. That's almost like a...
That's like, how are you making any money? Like, how much are you paying for this barbecue sauce to put so much in it?
If you have a regular size thing, that's almost like a fifth of a jar. It's quite a lot in there.
Swimming in it.
So what are you giving that one, sorry?
I would give it a 6.
A 6. Okay, so not the best of scores, not the best wing, I'm guessing.
No.
Right, okay, so next up, that's that wing. We had that'd be a nightmare in the air fryer. That's just gonna stick everywhere. Right, next up was the cheesy fries, I think.
I liked these.
I can score these too.
I would get these again. I would give them a 7.
I'm gonna give them an 8. I really did like them. And I've never had that combo before of mayonnaise, garlic mayonnaise, and cheese. I have to say that goes well. I'm giving that an 8.
Wow.
I'm giving that an 8. And I'm not going to do my score yet, but I did prefer it to the barbecue one. Right, okay, next up. All right, we did all the jalapenos of death. Now, you didn't do this one.
I didn't do the jalapeno because I'm just like, I'm not a jalapeno person. I'm not a jalapeno poppers. Evelyn is, Mark is, but I'm not really a jalapeno popper person.
It's like a cream cheese. The jalapeno, I thought, could be cooked a little bit more. Nice flavour. Not bad cheese. I'm going to give that a 7.
Would you get it again?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. Next up was the...
I didn't think these were too bad. I quite liked them. Even though the cheese was slightly stronger than I would like, I didn't think they were too bad. I would score those at a 7.
I'm giving them a 9. Now, you might be asking, why are you giving it such a high score?
Because it's different to the other ones that you've had.
It's better than any other bites I've had. The cheese has got a lovely, lovely mature taste to it, even though it probably isn't mature cheese.
No.
It tastes of mac and cheese when you go into it. It's got a lovely aftertaste. The breading is good. Now, I'm not expecting these to ever to be high quality, but from the takeaway ones I've had, that is up there.
Yeah, yeah. It is good. It's not too bad.
I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah.
Right, next up.
I had chicken wings, I think.
Oh, yeah, was it these? Right, these are the Cajun ones. Go on.
Oh, I thought you were, yeah.
I didn't try them.
Sorry, no, I thought you were reading a comment and you were going to say a comment.
No.
I would score these at an 8.
They're an 8.
I liked them. I'd get them again.
Oh, best way. Would you get the barbecue ones again?
I would if it wasn't so much barbecue, and you can't predict that.
No, you can't.
You can't predict that. So I would say no if they're going to put that much barbecue on it.
Okay, the sriracha.
I would score these slightly. So I would score these maybe a 7. It's not spicy as I would have thought that it would have been. And let me just say about the barbecue sauce. I could put barbecue sauce. It's not anything special, that barbecue sauce. It wasn't different to any other barbecue sauce that I would buy. So so these I would score them probably at 7. They are good. They're just not as spicy as I would have liked them to have been.
I was just having another one of them.
I know.
The pickle one. Right, that's really going to repeat on me tomorrow. Wow. Okay. And I think there's one more thing, isn't there? Is that the last? No, sorry.
The Cajun? Oh, the Cajun.
Cajun one.
I thought we did the Cajun one. I would score these at an 8.
8. I don't know
I would get them again.
And last but by no means least is the cheesy fries.
I mean, the cheesy fries are nice. And again, if there was less barbecue in it, it would be a lot better. However, I would probably score these at a 6.
I'd give them a 7. I'll tell you why. I totally agree with Kelly. There's far too much barbecue sauce in this. I would rather... Do you know what I would rather? That they had it in a little pot on the side and I could add what I wanted.
It's almost like they had a gallon and they were gently trying to tip it, but then it was like, oh, never mind.
Or, because it's all in the corner. Somebody's just gone, and you look around and go, oh, darn. Like this. If they've just really, and they were in a rush and they've just squirted it as hard as they can.
Yeah.
Right. So, guys, that's it. Overall, would you go again? Yes.
But I would prefer... to get a crispy wings.
There we are. Yeah. And so the winner is these.
Yeah.
The winner
pretty good.
is the Cajun. There we are. The Cajun rub, the chicken. And the winner overall, actual fact, ironically, with the phone score. No, actual fact, it wasn't. It was this. It was the on the sides were the onion rings.
Yes.
Even with my 9, it could not beat the overall score of that. So guys, there we have it. That was Wings and Tings. The chicken wing challenge that Kelly, well, challenge, but chicken wing taste that Kelly has tried. Right.
I had 2 of each, by the way.
Yeah.
Which makes 6.
There we go. So we've got plenty more for the weekend. Right. Let me catch up with your comments. Richard said, black pudding, horseradish, and Branston pickle sandwich is elite. Plus, it's got lots of iron. Black pudding, horseradish, and Branston pickle. Would you do that?
I like my black pudding as an accompaniment.
Would you have it as a sandwich?
I would have it with other things in a sandwich, yeah.
Not on its own.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Again, and I like my onion pickle. I've not tried onion pickle.
Yes, you have.
Oh, no, caramelized onion we have.
Yeah.
Yes, caramelized onion. You're absolutely right. I now to pre-order my Ox's Heart. It's very popular. Yes, now there's a footballer called Haaland, who plays for Manchester City, and he swears by eating ox heart. Apparently,
This is the sort of thing that my mum would have fed me when I was little. Do you know what I mean? She like would feed me brains or ox tongue or some wild things. You know, obviously a lot of liver and onions is not so wild, but like liver, bacon and onions or whatever. But something heart is the sort of thing that she would have fed me as a kid. And I'm just like, when you think I remember eating brains, I remember eating the ox tongue. I remember, and I'm just like scarred now that I'm older.
So you guys, are you into offal? Does anybody else like it? Do they have it, or is it something you just absolutely avoid? Let us know in the comments. Sam said, my sandwich of the month is the Italian sub I made. So it's ham, turkey, olives, cherry tomatoes, chorizo, salami, and mayo to bind it. Oh, and of course, roast beef, all chopped and added the mayo and the cheese. Wow. Sam, you are amazing with your flavors.
Wow.
You are so amazing with your flavors, how they all combine like that. Absolutely incredible. So you've got chorizo, salami. It's quite a number of meats, actually. So I can't stop eating these cheesy things.
I feel like for me, I probably would have, and it depends on the type of meat as well, because like a lot of people have this chicken roll, and I don't really like chicken roll.
They had mixed them, sorry. When I just tried, I thought that was the thing, and it was a jalapeno thing.
I knew they'd mix them because they pretty much look the same.
Oh, yeah, they've mixed them.
Yeah. Luckily for me, I chose the mac and cheese bite.
Yeah, you did.
I don't like jalapeno. And so I'm not a lover of like the slices of meat unless it's like slice. Like I'm not a lover of the processed stuff unless it's like slices of the actual stuff. The only processed thing that I will eat is usually ham. That's probably about the most that I will have. But I like it when they do like proper slices of chicken or proper slices of beef and all of that. And then normally I would have that. But I probably would have ham, chicken and beef possibly. And then I would have that with like a brie, salt and pepper. I would toast it up and then I'd have a layer of salad on top of it. I remember making that for my cousin once. He goes, Kel, I will never forget when you made me that sandwich. It was so good. It was so delicious.
Excuse me. Tia said, oh, Kirsty, my friend was obsessed with cheesy chips. Have you tried them, Tia? Is it one thing you're into, or you're not really a cheesy chips gal? It's one of those things, I think you like it or you're not. I've got to say, I highly recommend it. It really is. And Kirsty says it does remind me of my student days. It's the kind of thing you have just to fill you up because it's all carbs, you know. Richard said, my last buy was 9-finger Kit Kat bars and 4-foot size Hello Kitty shops. Sold out now. Accident buys. When you say accident buys, is it just you stumbled across it? Oh, I'm going to get it. I think that's more of an opportunist buy, isn't it? One of those things you don't intend to go out and buy, but when you see it, you've got to have it. Kitten Noodles said, Richard, what wobbles? My video is lagging and it's behind. Yeah, what wobbles, Richard? Richard said, Kelly's head before she speaks. I think Kelly will do that when she's like, yeah.
I'm saying.
I know I'm in trouble when I see the head wobble. Sam said, wine of the week for me is the House of Dragon. A Shiraz.
Oh, a Shiraz. Do you know what? So my bestie, when she used to drink red wine, she would like a Shiraz, yeah. But she liked I think it was the Yellowtail. She really liked the Shiraz Yellowtail. It was one of her favorites, but yeah.
Kirsty said, oh, Tia, they were our favorite, talking about the cheesy chips. We also used to have them with onion gravy. Oh, yeah, there is that thing with onion gravy.
Let me tell you, right?
Oh, go on.
So one time, I did a short. I can't remember on what platform. I think I did it on all the platforms. I did it on Facebook, I did it on YouTube, and I did it on TikTok. And so I made like mash, caramelized onion, sausages. So I plated it I thought I plated it nicely. And then I poured the onion gravy on top. And when I woke up, there were so many people slating it. I was laughing so much. And then I think I must have said something, and they were going like, "Come on now, you've seen rate my plate and all of this." I go, "But it tastes that." He goes, "I don't deny that didn't taste delicious." And a couple of people said, "He goes, I'm just gonna sub pure for your humor in it." But I thought it was the amount of people that slated it. I thought it was hilarious. I was just like, "Oh my god."
So you know, when we do our videos, I try and make the food look sexy on it. But when Kelly was this one particular onion gravy, you said it tasted absolutely delicious.
Delicious,
and it did.
yeah.
But
Red onions.
It looked terrible. It looked like wallpaper, brown wallpaper paste. Because as she was pouring it to make it look sexy, she got glop.
Yeah,
glop,
yeah.
glop.
It was so funny. Like some of the comments on it, and I just thought it was hilarious. But the guy was going, "Oh, well, I can't remember if it was a guy or girl said, oh, I'm gonna sub purely for your sense of humor." But I woke up and I was just laughing so much. I just thought it was hilarious.
What I do like is what people that leave comments. Some of them are so funny. I mean, people are absolutely brilliant. Really, really funny.
Like some I'm like, what? And I'm just like, I don't even understand what they're trying to say.
Oh, Kitten says, random question. How would you two lovebirds describe each other in 3 words?
Oh my goodness.
That's a difficult one.
I
would say beautiful, generous, and giving, I think. Because Kelly is very, I know generous and giving are very similar, but she's very generous with her family, with her time, with everything as well. And she always puts herself second. So that would be my 3 words.
I would say kind, patient.
You can hold on that one.
I was just about to say,
go on.
Strong jawline, although that is more.
That's more than 1 word. Wait. Kitten says, hi,
Kelly.
My favorite thing. Okay, Kelly, you should be your opening title for a job. That should be your opening line for a job interview. Why are you fit for this position? I remember eating brains as a child. It makes it sound like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. I was just like, what? Look, my mum used to feed me all sorts of nonsense. Oh, yes, it's going to be good for you, blah, blah, blah. You know, their mothers are, oh, yeah, it's going to be good for you and all of this. And then you look and your cousin's eating the same thing and you're just like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie said we went to Wetherspoons in Brigg in Lincolnshire, England. So Charlie, now we were just saying this at the beginning of the video. If anybody's interested, so Kelly and I on Sunday, we'll be showing on Sunday, last weekend, we did go for a Wetherspoons breakfast. Now, as you know, we're doing a whole series of food types. One of our series is breakfast currently at the moment. So we're trying to find the ultimate breakfast, and we did go to Wetherspoons. Now, obviously, Wetherspoons isn't going to be expensive. So what we wanted to do is look for also the best value breakfast as well. So check that out on Sunday and you can see what we think. Plus, I managed to get Kelly into a Wetherspoons. Sam said, oh, I love liver with a rich gravy, onions, and bacon. This is completely Kelly's nemesis.
Yeah.
Love steak and kidney pie, even a kidney with full English, but no brains. Actual fact, it's difficult to get brain.
Yeah.
Because obviously
in France it isn't.
No, but in England it is. Now it's something to do. I mean, when they sell sheep, you're not allowed to sell the brain or the backbone, apparently. It's something along that. I'm sure I'm right in saying that. So it's very difficult to get it.
I don't know what brains I ate. I was in Paris at the time. We were visiting my aunt. Anyway, you know the vivid memories. You don't remember much past looking at that plate. And it looked like brains. And I'm like,
brain? Like some brain? Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's one of vivid memories.
And I love the fact that Sam's got zombie emojis on there. Sam said, I like a proper mixed grill that has liver and kidney and fried eggs with the steak and chop with peas, proper pub grub. Actual fact, that's very healthy actually. If you've got grilled liver, kidneys and eggs, that's a very, very healthy proteiny breakfast.
I have a vivid memory of the taste of liver and onions, or liver and bacon. I think my mom used to give me. I know I would have eaten kidneys, but I don't have a vivid memory of that. But I know my mom would have fed me that. She would have fed me that. And I don't. I have a vivid memory of the texture of tongue. And when I was eating it, I was very afraid of, because I could taste the taste buds.
Yeah, you
I was
can
eating the
on
taste
tongue,
buds,
yeah.
and I was very frightened. And I remember thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna eat my own tongue. I'm gonna bite my own tongue."
What, mistaking it for the
Yeah, but yeah, it was just a very weird. So that was my vivid memories, and I remember when, because we were in my mum's aunt's kitchen. So my mum's aunt, my grand sister, I remember being in her kitchen eating these brains, and I was just like, what am I eating right now? Like, you don't process these things as a kid. I was just like, oh my god. But my mum used to feed me some stuff, honestly. And then people wonder why I'm traumatized with food. I just wonder.
Have some brains. Any type of food that says rich, my name, and then that says buy it, and it ends up being paid for. Oh well. So is that, you're a sucker for that? So if it's got rich in the title, you're gonna buy it. So if it said rich onion sauce, you're gonna get it because it's got rich in it. I was gonna say they call that nominative determinism. So if you've got your name on it, that's gonna make you buy it. Kitten Noodle says, "Oh Kelly, I saw that one a while back, but it's good you don't really get negative comments. Positive channel." Oh, we try to be.
We try. We really do try.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, bless you, Kitten Noodle.
I like to put, we both do. We like to put the positivity out there, and I just feel like there's so much. You could go anywhere. You could just watch the news. You could just open your front door, and there's so much going on in the world that is just so disheartening. And we, and sometimes it's difficult to try to be positive or upbeat or like excited about something. But we really do try, and we want to sort of like create this positive channel. Do you know what I mean? And I hope that's what we are doing. I hope.
Yeah, and also, like I said, again, as you guys just make it, you really, really do, because we do it for you guys. Really, it's much as we have fun doing it as well. It's lovely to have your comments. We always are grateful of that. Sam said Castillo Diablo is a beautiful red wine. It means the devil's cellar.
Yeah.
Now, Sam, can I ask you a question? Are you really good at pairing wine with food? I'm guessing you are, because I know you've got such a great palate. But is that one thing you like to do? Is pair wine with foods? Do you think if you tasted a wine, you know the food that it would pair with?
So I was doing an event not too long ago, like a good few months ago. It was around Christmas, and I was doing an event, and I just thought, right, well, I figure people will drink, because the thing is, like, not everybody does wine pairings, right? So not everybody eats drinks white wine with fish, and not everybody drinks red wine with meat, right? So it really goes according to what your taste palette is. Do you like white or do you like red? You're not going to care what you eat or drink it with normally. So when I was doing this event, I just thought, I'm going to order more white, because I think there are more lot of white wine drinkers rather than red. And then someone said to me, no, I think you should order more red, and blah, blah, blah. And I did. And who do you think was correct?
You.
Obviously.
Of course.
Obviously.
Goes without saying.
And then the person goes, I think you were right. No, I know that I'm right. I know, because I knew the people that were going and stuff like that. And I just thought, I don't think we've got a lot of red wine drinkers. I think it's going to be white. And then I had to order more white.
You see, now I'm not gonna level with you all. I know nothing about wine. Nothing.
I don't know anything about wine, but I'm very observant of what people like or dislike and stuff like that. I'm very observant in that way. And if I can try and make it happen for you, I will. So if you say to me, I'd rather have the, I'll try and get that for you. I'll try and sort of like think, or source it or whatever. But I knew, I just knew that, and then that's where it goes. But I don't know anything about, I don't know what's a good wine or what's a bad wine and stuff like that. It's pure guesstimation and pure what I've seen over the years. Then that sort of lends itself a little bit. If you ask me about champagne, I would not have a clue. I don't have a clue about any drinks because I'm not a drinker. I like a pina colada. That's what I like.
So you'll notice that as well when we do our reviews. It's very mainly on the food. It's very.
We're not really drinkers. No. I do like a pina colada. Don't get me wrong. if I find a place that does a good pina colada, I'll drink that. I'll be like, oh my God, this is so delicious, so good. I don't like overly strong drinks. So I don't want to taste the alcohol. I want the alcohol to enhance my drink. Evelyn's very different to me. So my bestie, she's very different. She likes to taste a full whack. She's having a Tom Collins and she wants to, or Long Island iced tea. She wants all the 5 liquors, all the 5 shots in there and all of this. And she's very much like that. But I'm very different, and I like it to enhance my drink. I think, oh God, this is really nice. If it's too strong, I won't drink it because I just don't like it to be so strong. And I think when you're a wine drinker, it's an acquired taste.
Yeah,
wine.
I agree.
It's a really an acquired taste. It's something that develops. And I know plenty of people that love wine. I'm just one of those rare ones that doesn't really drink it. But yeah, I know a lot of people that do drink wine.
Where are we? Oh, Apothecary is a great one as well, says Sam. Kitten Noodle says, I also agree. A strong jawline on a guy makes the heart flutter, the eyes widen and the head turns. I don't know if I've got a strong jawline. I've got a big chin. I think it's more of the case.
No, it's a strong jawline.
Brain is called head cheese, says Sam. I never knew that. Is that what is that what they call it? I can see why, because it's all got the little holes and the little rivets and stuff in it. But
I suppose they would, because they might not put that on the menu, but surely you would put it in
brain
the menu.
cheese.
Brain cheese.
That's interesting, Sam. I never knew that. Sam also, so Richard said, I do like haslet. It's a mixture of meats. I've not heard of that. Have you?
Never heard of it.
Haslet. When you say haslet, is it something you buy like that, or is it a type of dish, Richard? What's that? Interesting. Sam said my mum would have fed us chicken livers. Yeah, it's like chicken liver pate is something that I think we used to have when we were younger as well.
Mine wasn't chicken liver, but I do like chicken liver pate. That is one of the things I will eat is chicken liver pate. No, my mum fed us a different liver, and it wasn't chicken liver.
Sam said, "Oh, Mum cooked pig's trotters." I think you said called. I think you mean cooked. Mum cooked pig's trotters too. Now, interestingly enough,
I've heard of it, but
interestingly enough, in Hawksmoor, the breakfast.
Oh yeah, pig trotter beans.
They do pig trotter beans, exactly. So they roast the pig trotters, cut them up into tiny little cubes, and then add that into the baked beans. So you get pig's trotter beans. I have heard of people getting pig's trotters. Because obviously, when you cook them, it releases the gelatine, doesn't it, from the bones and stuff. You can use that as well. It's
like when people eat chicken feet. Like,
yeah, A lot of Chinese dishes have chicken feet.
Yeah. And then you can see the nails and everything, and I'm like, oh no.
Kitten Noodle says, yeah, I remember I found your channel a few years ago when I was in the lowest place in my life.
Oh.
And I look forward to watching your lives. It's one of the best parts of my day. Oh, bless you. Well, do you know what? We're always so lucky we came across you guys. Yeah. We really, really are. Because we always see it as we're lucky to find you guys. So we're really, really blessed that you guys have found us as well. So thank you as well. And thank you for staying with us for so long.
Yeah.
Sam's gone pig emoji. Richard said, when I get overexcited, my words skip a beat. Happened twice yesterday, lol. Talking to super fine business lady. So after a Kit Kat and drank water and calmed down.
Actually, can you pass me that chocolate bar?
Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes. Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Look at this. 2 for the price of 1. We're going to do a little review here. So do you want to say what this is? And I'll read out the rest of it.
So I was asking about the Dubai chocolate, and my friend was going to Dubai, and she couldn't get the big one, but she got this one. So, and I said, yeah, great. I will definitely try it. And so we're going to try it now.
Wonderful. Kirsty says heart emojis to Sam. Sam said Nick helps me pick my wines when he shops for me. Oh really?
Nice.
So Nick's a bit of a connoisseur. Interesting. Would you say though, Sam, if you tried a wine, you could pair it with something? So if you tried like a red or a white or something, and you say, right, that would go with X, whatever X is, do you think you would have that palate to do that? I'm guessing yes, but do you feel confident you could do that?
I don't think anybody in my family would have the thing to do that. My mum would just pick a good wine, but she wouldn't pair it with something. Let's say she would know that white goes with fish and red goes with meat.
Well,
she would know that.
I know that Orangina will go with fish and chips. I do know that. No, sorry. That's as sophisticated as my drinking palate goes. No, I know what you mean. I think your mum would.
Yeah, but I don't think she would know, like, oh yeah, Casillero del Diablo would go with whatever. Do you know what I mean? It would be like maybe Evelyn would though.
Yeah.
Evelyn probably would. She'd probably research it a bit and she would know. Because she would research it really and know that what goes ever with what. But
as long as it went with a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
Richard said I had a hangover today. Took me a few hours to cure once awake. Where were you out last night? What were you doing? You out clubbing? Kitten said, no, not a big chin. You two look absolutely fine. Oh, bless you. Richard said, Haslet is mixed up. You'll find it in supermarkets. Very popular. Kelly will like it. Oh, well, have a look. Thank you, Richard. We'll have a little look for that. I'd never heard of. I know I'm not a meat eater, but Haslet I'd not heard of. Kitten said, no worries and thank you. I love how you two are very natural and as cliche as it is, you aren't trying to be anything other than yourselves. The sweetest couple, and I'm sure everyone would dream of a love so sweet. Oh, bless you. That's so nice.
Do you know what? We are ourselves. But there are times when we argue. It's mainly me, to be fair. But there are times when we argue and I'm just like,
guys, if I ever hold up a banner that says help me, I'll just oh god, that's leaking. That barbecue, there's so much of that barbecue sauce. Right, okay. But yeah, no, we're really blessed though to have you guys watch. We really do. We're all very appreciative. Richard said 2025 UK gets its first in AI robots. Do your meals, keep you posted. Now AI is definitely on that track. In Japan, they're already using robots to care for elderly people.
AI, artificial intelligence, if anybody's wondering.
Oh, you've got to go, Kit Noodles, because your dinner's arrived. Thank you so much.
Oh, bless you.
Lovely to see you again. Hopefully, have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully, we'll see you on Tuesday. Right, here we go, guys. We are going to try. So we are.
Melted.
I'm not surprised. It's come all the way from. Is it Dubai? So it's Dubai chocolate. You can see it says I love Dubai. So it is a touristy chocolate, but we will give it a try anyway. Right, here we go. Oh my god, that is melted.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's melted.
There we are. So you can see the pistachio in
I'm going to take a bite of it.
Yeah, that might be better. It is very melted. Okay, here we go. Okay.
I like that.
Because it's very thin, it's very difficult to taste the.
I know what you mean,
pistachio.
But you know what it reminds me of? A crunchy Kinder Egg.
Oh, really good. I would like to try the, for want of a better term, proper one.
Look at Mark. You know that you like when you're taking it.
That's good though. You're right. What's nice about it, because it's so thin, it is.
It's not, it's not like overly.
It's a very good chocolate, actually.
That is very nice.
I have to say that is very, very nice.
Yeah. Can't lie. That's very nice.
Right. Go and enjoy your food, Kit Noodles. We will catch you next week. Sam said, yes, I'd be confident enough to choose wine to pair with meals. I knew it. I knew it. I'd also think as well, you'd be very good at, so that when we were talking about afternoon tea, I can imagine you pairing, no, I'm okay, thank you. Pairing tea very well with different sandwiches. I can imagine that too. I think it'd be very good as well because you'd have all the ideas of your flavors and your textures and how they would come together. When you were talking about when we did obviously the Kai afternoon tea, which is the Chinese themed one. So we will be, again, as you guys know, we will be doing a lot more afternoon teas this year. We've already got some planned as well. We're going to try a combo of the traditional one and some of the theme ones. So stay tuned for that. But yes, I'd imagine you would come up with some absolutely brilliant ideas for an afternoon tea. Richard,
I'm not enamored with the themed afternoon teas, but I will be happily, I'll be happily pleasantly surprised if it ends up like Kai.
Now you say that, but I was going to say you like Kai.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not, but I will be happily and pleasantly surprised if it ends up like Kai.
Yeah, so we definitely recommend Kai. I know we've said this before, but if anybody is planning on doing an afternoon tea in London, we would definitely recommend Kai. And it's for central London, very, very reasonable. For £52 per person, most afternoon teas are on the sort of 75 plus range in central London. So that one is a very good value one.
I've got to say, value for money for the fact that you simply get simple fact that you get second round is excellent.
Well, and the fact that you're in Mayfair, it's in Mayfair as well.
But the sweets.
I disagree. I realise we are not gonna agree on this. Those sweets
are just like
Richard said, yeah, free coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and booze at Tech Expo. Kind of overdid on day 2. Well, this is it. When it was free booze, I know what you mean. That's always the thing about when you've got drinks like that as well. It creeps up on you. It's not. It needs a good while before it comes.
I'm finishing this kanafi.
It's good.
It's so good.
It is really, really good.
It's one of the best chocolates I've tasted in a long time.
Bread is the #1 worst wasted product, says Richard. What do you mean, the one that's thrown away the most?
Do you know what? I can imagine that, Richard. I can imagine that it would be.
Yeah.
I can totally imagine that bread, as good as it is, and it is really good, is probably one of the most thrown away. Yeah.
Now, I was watching a French chef whose name escapes me, and he was saying if you've got a baguette or a roll, the way you bring your bread back to life is actually dip it in water and then heat it up slightly in the oven. And he said that will bring the crunch and crisp back, but you could only do it once. So once you've dunked it and heated it, it'll come back almost like it was fresh again. But you can only do that once. You can't then redunk it again and again because it won't work. But he said that's the best way to do it. Where are we? Can you say goodbye? Sam said, I like the dark, rich oak barrel aged kind of reds best because they pair with my favorite meals like steak, etc. Sam also said, would you go to something I like a TV show themed afternoon tea, like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad? I'd love to do a Bridgerton themed afternoon tea. Now, Sam, there is actually a Bridgerton themed afternoon tea.
There was
in existence, and I do believe it's still going. I'll have to check it.
Okay.
Right, let me check it while we're on the line.
It would come back to life when the next season of Bridgerton comes out.
Now, funny enough, where was it? Was it in the, what was the name of that place we saw Bill Nye at? That is it Liberty?
Yeah, no, that was it wasn't an afternoon tea though.
No, it wasn't afternoon tea. They did a Bridgerton experience there. So this was just off of Oxford Street on, is it Regent Street? Yes, on Regent Street. And they had for a while an Bridgerton, but it was all the costumes and stuff like that. It wasn't afternoon tea, but there was. I don't know if it still is. I'm going to Google this.
There's been a couple. There was one a few years back in Greenwich. There was a Bridgerton afternoon tea, and then there was one recently when the last Bridgerton came out, and I can't remember where it was. I would definitely be up for a Bridgerton afternoon tea for sure. Right.
Yes, I thought so. I was looking. Funny enough, so what I normally do most evenings is, if I'm not editing, I will look for new restaurants for us to go to, or ones that Kelly's sourced, and then we have a look at it. So it is still going, and it is at the Lanesborough in London. So it's the Bridgerton themed afternoon tea. There we are. If anybody is interested. So it's at the Lanesborough. This is one we might have a little look at.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, Sam, these are the kind of things that you would be brilliant at designing. But look at that. If you can see that. That's the afternoon tea. That's what it looks like. It does look quite good. Now, I haven't really watched Bridgerton. I know Kelly has, so you would be better.
Love it.
But look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice. You can see it's got the Bridgerton blend. They have a Bridgerton blend tea. Right, I'm just trying to see how
Queen Charlotte was really good. I preferred the second Bridgerton to the first Bridgerton. I did like the third one. It's going to be interesting. And I wonder if they're going to do another Queen Charlotte. It would be good if they did. But yeah, I have been really enjoying the Bridgerton series for sure. But I do like period dramas. But I like the modern twists that they put in Bridgerton series. I think they're really, really good. Right,
now it is one of the more pricey ones. So this is £89 per person. So it's more expensive than Fortnite. Actual fact, it is on a par with the top of a lot of the 5-star hotel ones. So I believe I'll have to double check, but Claridge's charges 90, so that's just £1 short of that. So it is a pricey one.
The Lanesborough is it's a big hotel.
Right, so I think we will do this one at some stage. This is going to be when I've just been paid, because it is a pricey one. But it does look nice, actually. It does look very nice. So if anybody's interested, the Lanesborough do that. If you want us to see it, let us know, and we will see. We'll put it on the to-do list. Charlie said, hello, Richard. Richard said, my wallet is going to hurt again, lol. London and Hello Kitty don't mix. Now, I know, Richard, you're a massive fan of Hello Kitty, and I know you've got a lot of merch. I'm really looking forward to seeing you go to the cafe in Brighton. Sam said, you could fry that dry bread, shake some flavors over them for the homemade croutons. I did spell that. Oh, did I spell that right? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So you, you could use it for croutons. Yeah, absolutely,
for sure.
Hi, Charlie. I like the clever soundtrack of Bridgerton. Do you like the soundtrack?
I'm just trying to think of the soundtrack of Bridgerton.
While you're doing that, I have some chips.
I can't think of the.
Oh, a Nirvana on the Bridgerton soundtrack.
Oh, are they?
Do you know what? I will tell you. So the very first time I went to afternoon tea, Kelly took me as a surprise. We went to the Chesterfield. And the guy there was clearly an ex-rocker because he was playing the harp.
Yeah, no, he was playing the guitar.
The guitar, sorry, but acoustic guitar. But he was playing all heavy metal tracks. So I was listening, I was going, so he played...
he even played Teen Spirit.
Yeah, Teen Spirit. He played a few Nirvana songs. He played a couple of Metallica songs, like Nothing Else Matters. It was, I was saying, he's playing...
Yeah. It was one of our first dates.
Yeah.
Almost.
I was saying, oh, this is Skid Row. This is that. And Kelly goes, what? Yeah, it just reminded me of that. So it does work. And it's very interesting hearing like rock songs that are very sort of slow, done in an acoustic fashion. So I can believe that was on the Bridgerton attack. No way, Nirvana. Yeah, it was. So it's interesting when you hear that as well, having that thing. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Right, guys. It has gone past 8.
Oh
I know the time has actually flown by. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We really do appreciate you coming and joining us on the live, as we always do. Thank you for indulging us in our Wings and Tings review. Well, mainly, obviously, Kelly's, because it's chicken based. But would you recommend getting Wings and Tings?
Yeah, I would. And they are... not as expensive as some of the other places, so I would recommend them on that. So if you were looking for something more reasonable, so we paid £33.68 for all of that.
That's a lot of food.
That was a lot of food. And so I would recommend them. But my disappointment, I probably would try another branch. Probably wouldn't try that one. Because I really do want next time my crispy onions and my spring onion. That I was looking. It sounds weird, but I was really looking forward to those toppings. Well, I really was.
Do you know what? To be fair, that would have ended a dimension because it added the crunch to it, which they didn't put.
Yeah.
Clearly, the guy was in a rush and didn't put all the stuff on top. He should have just sprinkled the bits on, but it is what it is. Right. So, guys, as you probably know, we got on Sunday. We're not doing one for Saturday, are we?
No, I have edited one. So it's us going to Disney Springs, and it is almost done. I just have to put transitions and music to it. However, we haven't ended it. So now I don't know. I'm at a stopgap thinking, like, what am I going to do with this footage? So I don't know.
Well, we could do an outro now. I'll be a bit thing, but then we'll just say goodbye to it. But so we may not have one for Saturday, but we do, as you can see, the Wetherspoons breakfast is up. So we're not up yet. But, it will be up on Sunday at 5 o'clock if you want to join us, and we will do that. Now, we are going to do a bit of filming this weekend, so hopefully we will be back in time for that. But if not, we will be on the out and about commenting as well. We will try our best to do that. So that will be that. You'll get to see Kelly in a Wetherspoon, so you'll get to see what that's like. And yeah, so guys, that is it for Mark Kelly's Trip Sits and Things for this week. But we will be back on Tuesday, 6:30 UK time. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Yeah, whatever weekend, Sam. Richard's doing a bit of vlogging as well, he said at the weekend. Lots of love from Kelly and I. And as always, do take care, do look after yourselves, and never forget you're never too old to have fun.
And if you want to catch up with what we get up to on holiday, or you want to just watch the videos or hang out with us whenever we do lives on holiday, then head over to MK Vacays, where you'll see all of our holiday content so far.
There we go. Okay, until then, guys, look after yourselves. Do take care, and we will see you on Tuesday. And don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it. Oh, God, look. Now, this mouse, I've lost the plot here. Right, there we go. I can end it now. All right, guys, look after yourselves. Take care, and we will hopefully see you Tuesday. Bye for now.
Bye for now.